Sir.
Are you gonna have better queues now? It's been a week since the queue
It,
incidents.
it has been a week. I think my queues have gotten better.
Okay,
My
that's
queues
good.
have gotten better.
Full clear down. You should notice they're fighting now. Like, when you finish blue, there's nothing to do. So you should be looking at your lanes. Like, that's a good example. You're looking at top lane, but you're literally looking at the one lane that you can never go to. So you should be looking at, like, priority should be bottom, mid, the two lanes you're next to, and then you look at top, right? You shouldn't be looking at top, and then mid. The only lane you didn't look at is bot lane. The only lane you're able to affect, and the only lane that's actually actively fighting right now. So you should always have like a priority list. Um, when I'm near my top camps, I'll look at my top lane first, and then I'll look at mid, and then I'll look at bot. If I'm near bot, I'll look at my bot lane first, and then I'll look at mid, and then I'll look at top. Here, I think the same way how you look top, if you looked bot and you saw they're fighting, you would fully skip crab, maybe even pop ghost right now, run straight bot, and you probably kill the Shen. You know? So you have to map awareness. Just look at your lanes. Besides that, everything's normal. Full clear. Base back to full clear. Get a little poke. This guy's never dying because it's casting, but we get a little love tap. If you're gonna do this though, like you can't be late. Like at this point, once it's turning yellow, if it was still like gray, sure, but once it's turning yellow, the crap, this isn't worth it anymore. Because the only way you're doing this crap is if you're literally starting it on spawn, right? But obviously now you're not there on spawn. So once you see it spawns right now you just go red buff because you're late, and you don't have bot prio, and you're losing jungle 1v1 because Diana got early kill and you didn't. So he's up items, and he gets 6 off this. So you can only do this crap if you're doing it on spawn. So once you spend the time going mid and giving a left tap, you should just go immediately red buff. All you're doing now is wasting time.
Yeah,
And then
this was
now,
bad
so
death.
and if you were on crab, you would have got it on spawn, and if you probably turn level 6 hitting it, and then you'd win the 1v1 versus Diana. So you can't be again. It's just being late to stuff. This is you're late to the bot gank level 4, and now you're late to the crab level 5. And if you were on time for both, you'd get a kill bot lane, and you'd get this crab, which would give you 6. That's why being it's really just seconds. It's like 3 seconds there, 3 seconds there. These seconds really add up. That's why you can't really hesitate in jungle. You should always kind of know what you're doing. This is really good. This dragon state takes into our top side. This is really, really good for you. If I'm you, I'm really happy. I think you just got brainwashed by your teammates. If you're gonna do the grubs, you have to immediately do them now. But you can't immediately do them now because you just saw Diana and you're half HP while she's full. And so yeah, I mean now once you see Riven coming, again you could jump this wall now and fight her. But once you just can't get brainwashed. If you've already made a plan to play trade. You're playing trading this game. There's no point. Like you see her on. You have all the information. You see her right now. So that means we know she starts grubs in, let's say, 5 seconds. And again, you're lagging a little bit. But okay, you see her like now.
Yeah.
She starts grubs in 3, 2. She probably starts them right now, right? At 5:36. Now it's 5:50, and now we're thinking about going. It's been 15 seconds. She's already killed 2 guaranteed. There's no way she hasn't. All you're doing now is wasting time. At this point, you have to commit to the bit. You have chosen to prioritize camps for early objectives. It's time to commit to that. Because right now, if you just kept full clearing, you would have killed Krugs in red, and now you're on your Raptors, right? And then 10 seconds, you're gonna be on your Wolves, and then you're gonna finish this clear level 8, and you're gonna finish this clear doing a 9 camp. You're doing Wolves, Blue, Grom, Krugs, Red, Raptors, Wolves, Blue, Grom, 9 camp. You're gonna probably base on full Nashers and level 8. But the thing is, then you're gonna open the map with full Nashers level 8, and even though you just gave Dragon and Grubs, you're gonna be so strong individually. But now you can take any fight, any top gank, any mid gank, any bot fight. The next Dragon, it's not even a question. You're gonna win it because you're gonna be up like a full level and a half, and you're gonna be first item. And obviously with first item over the opponent, and with higher level over the opponent, every fight's winning. So you have to kind of commit to like when you trade this first Dragon for the 3 things. When you don't start the grubs on spawn, you have to commit to your plan. Because I think here your entire like you kind of threw away. Not even you didn't throw away your advantage, but now can you imagine right now how you'd be on Raptors if you just kept full clearing and you'd be level 7 already,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you just boom, 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 and then funny enough, you could even do if this line goes back to the grubs, then you'll go and take you'll four quadrant. It's like literally a four quadrant. Boot this into this. You're literally killing all 12 camps on the map. You're gonna be up to 2 levels. You know, it's like obscene. You got because yeah, I mean 6 camps gives you'll have 2,000 gold. So you'll literally base on that full Nashers right now. You'll have a 10-minute Nashers. With 10-minute Nashers, you could do whatever the fuck you want, right? Literally anything. So I don't know. You have to commit to the bit. I think it's again the timing matters. If you did that earlier, you would have been at this fight right now, level 8 and without Nashers. And this fight, you're 2v3ing them. After Velka's eyes, this is a triple kill, and the game's over. Now you're 3-0 Gwen. Um, the game next explodes. You know,
Okay.
so that's why
Okay.
it really important. That's why it's okay to be selfish, and like I say that because giving Dragon to get 3 camps is selfish. But if you're gonna be selfish, you have to commit to it. You can't be like I don't know. It's like saying you're gonna leave the work 10 minutes early to get home 10 minutes early, and then you just end up like spending 10 minutes talking to your coworker, in the break room like instead. Like you got 10 minutes off work just to like waste it, you know?
Okay.
Uh, if you're gonna be 10 minutes off work, at least fucking get home first and like go to the gym and like use that time with your day. Um, nice. I don't know why you're holding your for next game. That's his own question. I
Yeah.
think
That was, yeah. That was a bad one.
if you installed your and insta use your pot, I'm pretty sure you double kill these guys and you won't be and you'll live. And how many times did you queue before you auto before you queue? Twice. So I think if you ulted instantly, you autoed 4 times then queued, Shannon and Bess are double killed and you live, and then boom, another example of fucking you're gonna get so much money, right? So then Twitch dies, Shannon barely dies, skin of the draw, I mean luck of the draw. And then you're late to this dragon again, you know? Like it just tardiness. It just being lazy. Again, you could either choose to skip wolves and you'll be at the dragon on time, or once again you could play a trade. If you don't feel confident in this fight, instead of opening to Krugs, you could open to wolves, and you could do wolves, raptors, Krugs, scuttle, gromp, wolves. Right? It's either be on time and skip and be there early, or on time, or it's don't show up at all. But you can't be late and not trade, you know? Because yeah, I mean, because look at the fight if you were here earlier. I mean, obviously you win the fight, but you get the dragon too, right? The prize has already been collected. You got some kill money to make up for it, but like the entire point of the dragon fight is for the dragon, not for the kills afterwards, you know? But this is still a good fight. This is still end up being good though. Like, well, 4 kills for dragon, I'll actually take that. I think these, but this is also a good example. I would just use ghost to everything. Like when you're in a fight, say
Yeah.
with that tri fight, use your pod, use your ult, use your ghost. Here, how we're ulting and using a pot, but ghost is where we're gonna try to be greedy. Like, cause you won this, but this looked for a second. This looked really scary. Like, I would definitely not think right now, like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna live, and these guys are all gonna die. I would definitely pop my ult, ghost, pot. You could kite a little bit better, so you could be with ghost, so you'll be higher HP, and then you'd have an easier time running this Ambessa down, because again, you're ghosted, right? And then you probably would kill her and live, because you could kite her easier,
Yeah.
because you have obviously movement speed.
Okay.
So again, I told you before, when you're committing to a fight, and it's like, okay, I'm committing to this fight, just use everything. Don't try to be greedy with it. Okay. Taking a sip of my tea.
Nice. 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 What flavor?
Black.
Nice.
Okay, take a scams. Oh, by the way, everyone, today's all the reviews are gonna try to average them out around 15 minutes. Usually, so some lore, a little pause. When group coaching started, the average review is supposed to be around 10 to 15 minutes per. It's supposed to be pretty like the entire point of group coaching is they're supposed to be like pretty fast, basic rundowns, and then the more detailed ones are like offline. And then, but for me, I kind of like because I don't get paid by the hour, I get paid like per session. But then I kind of I don't know, I value to do them more detailed because you guys learn more. So then I always make them around 20 to 25 minutes just for my own time. But today I have plans later, so today will be the normal 10 to 15 minutes, just so everyone's aware. Which isn't me shortening it, it's actually me going back to the original. Just I had to clarify that. I'm not shortening the group session. Anyways. But yeah, I mean this early game's already over, so now I'll skip through the mid game. But early game, I usually say
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first 15 minutes is the most important part of the game for every jungler, and I think it's pretty I think it's pretty self-explanatory now, right? It's completely fine and awesome to give dragon as long as you play really selfishly and kill all your camps. Just so for the next dragon, you will have a guaranteed 2 level lead and a guaranteed item lead, and then you could use that lead to then get the second dragon, right? But you can't say, okay, I'm gonna give the first dragon to be greedy, and then I'm gonna stop being greedy to fight, let all my camps bleed out on the map, and then I won't actually have my Nashers for the next future fight. You know.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
this fight looks good. I like it because you use everything at the start. You're not being greedy. You just use your Q, use your ult. Nice, really good. 2 items. Looks good. Dragon's up. After they get the skill, I would just spam ping dragon. Like it's 45. They have no top. They have no Shen. We have 5 people alive. Should be free. Nice. Good job. Full clear up. Not sure why you're ulting. It is good to like full send, but you also have to track, what kind of champions you're playing against. If this is an Ashe and the Xerath, good ult, awesome. It's an Akali and a Shen. Shen is tanky. He has a W that stops your autos. He also has an E that makes him dash. Akali has an invis and 3 dashes. You are
Yeah.
not killing these guys, so I like the full send mentality, but we need a full send on people that we can actually kill. You're nil. I mean, this guy says it, but this guy actually does almost die. But normally Akali and Shen are not easily kill champs, right? Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we have no ult for Audicon if they for some reason decide to pull it. They get picked, so we pull it. Nice. Now just full clear till dragon. Full clear up. Dragon's at 90. Get this way. Base for dragon. Base for dragon. Basing for dragon. Nice. Get a large rod. Don't ult this guy. Same thing as its Cassidy. Nice. That Cassidy's half HP. It's good. I just pull it on spawn. Fuck going balling. Because Diana's dead, just pull it instantly. Diana's their smite, right?
Yeah.
So, do you think Diana can get here? How fast do you think you can kill this dragon?
Probably 15, 20 seconds with all my items.
Do you think she can get here in 15, 20 seconds? And she's dead. She's currently dead for 6. And she spawns in Fountain.
No, no, I don't think she'd get there
And
in
so let's just
time.
hit the dragon.
Yeah.
But if
End up
we
going
chase
for
this
this.
guy, again, we're chasing a guy that we can't kill. You should know this because, I mean, again, you already tried. He has a
Yeah.
shroud, he has 3 dashes. Um, and now, guess what? Guess what? Now Diana's up. Their smite's up. And now we have no ult, right? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Then now this did not
and then we
go
all
very
die.
well.
So again, you just have to. I always like to say that one of my number one rules is if there's a guarantee free objective, just take it because it's nothing is guaranteed in the future, right? Like right now it's guaranteed because she was dead. Later, my fucking Riven could die, my Veigar can die, my Twitch can DC. God knows what happens 30 seconds from now. But from this moment, right now, it's guaranteed. 2 dead, Kali's bot. Right now, it's guaranteed. 30 seconds from now, who knows what happens, right? Um,
Oh,
so I think so far this game, this is the third dragon you lost. I think the first one giving was great. The second one was completely fightable. You were just literally 5 seconds late. This third one was completely fightable. So right now you should have 3 dragons in my head, and they should have 1. The only one they should have is the first dragon in this game. I'm just gonna skip towards team fights. I got 2 minutes left. I'm timing these 15 minutes per. Watch the team fights. This is an example, by the way. I'm not telling you to do it, but I know you love Q zeroing. This is an example of if you want to Q0 or Q1, you can do it here. Because again, any
It's
Q
a good
that
time. It's a good time.
yeah, because again, it's only acceptable to do a small Q if it's like finishing them off because they're that low, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't have to here. Okay. My team's chasing. Same thing here. I would look you just start hitting dragon because like maybe my team kills them and then we get dragon anyways. Maybe my team dies and then we lose dragon. This is soul. So I would look you just start hitting dragon. I mean, coming and fighting with them is definitely not bad. But you could probably argue it's optimal. Um, but because the only way you also argue the only way they lose the fight is if you're not there. Um, but it's tit for tat. Just something to think about.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch the last two team fights of the game. Q, nice Q4. Good ult. Nice Q3. Good ult. Q4. Nice. You are getting better at the Qs. It is easier later because you have once you have Nashor's attack speed,
Yeah.
and you were picking a ball earlier, but you are still doing it correctly. So I can't just say you're not. You know, you didn't get better at it when you objectively did. Um, you had exact Shadow Flame one? Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, normally I think people go Shadow Flame, but since you had exact money for Lich, I think this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I,
I would
I
agree. Yeah.
actually like this heads up because a lot of times I do the same thing too, where sometimes I want to buy like the preferred item. If I can only afford like the another item, I can just full buy it. I'll just be like fuck it, I'll full buy it because I want to end the game on this base anyway, so I want to be as strong as possible for it. So I like this a
Yeah.
lot. This game's over. I don't know. The game is still bad like macro position wise.